Bananas in Africa, they got a big deal when it comes to their production. The way bananas are grown in Africa is pretty cool too. It's all about mixing old-school farming methods with lots of care and a strong bond with the land. The production of a good quality banana. It starts with the planting of a banana seedling, also known as a sucker. Unlike many plants that start from seed, bananas are grown from suckers that sprout from the base of an existing banana plant. And yeah, we're about to step into that all-time dangerous jungle of Africa to see how those large bundles of bananas are grown and harvested there. Stay together, I'm real. Weeds compete with banana plants for nutrients and water, so farmers regularly remove them. However, they also need plenty of water to grow, so irrigation is often necessary, and that unique yet amazing new air spring technology is helping a lot. As the bananas start to grow, the team of farmers takes a detailed view to determine if the bananas have reached the right time to get wrapped. This is crucial to keep them away from pesticides and ensure they grow properly. Being delicate fruits, farmers protect them as much as possible. Once it's time and the bananas have grown to the perfect size, the team steps in for harvesting. Now these experts are packing those bananas carefully so they stay safe during transportation. This way, no banana would burden another due to their heavy weight. Plus, it protects each banana from getting germs from others. So, let's suppose if one banana is ruined, the rest would be safe. To harvest bananas, farmers cut the entire bunch or stem from the plant using a sharp knife or machete. The bunches are heavy, often weighing up to 40 kilograms, so harvesting is usually done by a team of workers. They use a unique method of transportation that promises bruise-free and easy transferring as they reach their destination. Let me ask for a simple favor, just stay with us through the video. I know how much love you have showered on us. Always, banana chips are a popular snack around the world, loved for their crunchy texture and sweet, satisfying flavor. But if you love watching the making of your favorite snacks, then you've come to the right place. Because this is only the start of making millions of kilograms of banana chips. The bananas are typically harvested while still green, ensuring they are firm enough to withstand the processing that lies ahead. Once they arrive at the factory, the bananas are carefully unloaded and inspected for quality. Then, those bananas are fed to a pool of water to remove any dirt or residue from the surface. This washing process is essential to ensure that the bananas are clean and safe to consume. Also, it helps to cool them for some time, as they have been traveling a lot. Bananas are not only valuable for their delicious fruit, almost every part of the banana plant can be used in some way. In many cultures, banana leaves are used as natural plates or wrappers for cooking and serving food. The leaves are sturdy, waterproof, and can add a subtle flavor to the dishes they wrap. Look how conveniently they are getting used. Dressed and puffed up, those people have showered some disinfectant spray on these unripe bananas so they remain intact and fresh during their long journey. Travels, yeah, they have to be somewhere very, very important. I think let's not keep more surprise. They're going straight to the banana chips factories where they will be sliced, fried, and converted into the world's #1 snack. They're going to remove or get all the bananas from the stem so it will be a lot easier to process. Here, the use of conveyor belts is super amazing as it allows every worker to get their hands on accessible bananas easily. And they are moving with just the right speed so every person gets to work equally. Whatever bananas are left unpeeled from one person would be transferred to others, and vice versa. Check out the results. The work is almost done, and we can see the inner banana flesh being gathered for a pool party. Yeah, they're going to have a quick bath. Bathed in all the bananas are gathered and dried to store for later. Only what is needed now would be grabbed and processed for a handful of bigger-sized banana chips. These workers have first smashed and then dried the banana pulp so they can fry them easily for that satisfying crunchy snack. And of course, drying to release the excessive oil is necessary to keep the snack super crunchy, but those bite-sized banana chips are behind. Yeah, we're going to show you that too. The slicing process is critical because the thickness of the banana slices determines the texture of the final product. Thin slices create crispy, crunchy chips, while slightly thicker slices result in a chewier texture. It's their daily task, so they know for how much time they must fry the banana slices so they transform from soft banana slices into crispy golden chips. This step allows excess oil to drip off, making the chips less greasy and helping them cool. As the banana chips cool, they become even more crispy. Cooling is an important step because it ensures that the chips will stay crunchy when packaged. If the chips are packaged while still warm, they can become soggy inside the bag, which would ruin their texture. Banana chips are a great source of energy. They are high in carbohydrates, making them an excellent snack for a quick energy boost. This is why they're popular among athletes and hikers who need a portable and nutritious snack. But it's not all healthy, of course. It may give you energy, but it isn't good for your health, especially when consumed in large quantities. Strawberries just hit differently and end up vibing in almost every dish or cuisine. From strawberry shortcakes to fancy tarts and creamy cheesecakes, strawberries level up any treat. Whether you munch on them fresh or turn them into yummy jams and sauces, these ruby red berries always know how to make your taste buds happy. Everyone knows about the countless perks of strawberries, right? Their natural sweetness means you don't need to add a ton of sugar, making them a healthier choice for anyone with a sweet tooth. But when it comes to harvesting, the delicate strawberries, we barely depend on any machinery, isn't it true? But this unique fruit-picking robot has proved that wrong, as it can navigate its way only towards the ripe strawberries. I was wondering if you might be curious about the secret behind those fresh, flawless strawberries. Bud, you're in the perfect spot. Strawberries don't ripen all at once, which is why humans are chosen to pick the ripe ones while leaving the rest to mature in their dedicated time period. Ever wonder why doctors are always hyping fresh fruit? It's a no-brainer. It keeps you hydrated and gives you natural sugars for energy, minus the sneaky added sugars you get from processed stuff. As you have witnessed the ruby red strawberries harvesting process, it's time to leave for the real magic that happens inside the modern factories, where you'll see every amazing step from cleaning strawberries to packaging and more. As expected, step 1 is to give these strawberries a good wash, since they came straight from the farm. This gets rid of all the dirt and stuff which you clearly don't want. You bet they're going to turn these farm-fresh strawberries into 4 super tasty treats, so stick around. Let us show you this unique robotic automation for removing the hulls from the fresh fruits. Can you spot that robotic arm responsible to cut and separate the hull from the strawberry? Want to watch more of the automated units? These folks are only tasked with placing each strawberry in a separate chamber, ensuring that they fit well in the spot and any spoiled ones are identified and removed. Promptly, meanwhile, these machines efficiently trim off the unwanted parts of the strawberries. The thing is, why are these factories putting in so much effort to remove this green part? This convenience is a game changer for those who enjoy their strawberry treats all the time. So they only need to pour out the can and enjoy the real farm-fresh taste. Welcome everyone. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of fruit processing and farming. Get ready to see how technology and tradition come together to bring delicious strawberries to your table. Fruits these days, processed with robotic arms capable of handling even the simplest tasks, like thoroughly washing strawberries. Who worries about doing it by hand anymore, right? Here, the strawberries are getting their second bath to remove any possible impurities, ensuring they are all set to be destined for the cans. But, for some delicate tasks like sorting, humans are preferred because, well, they've got the eyes to detect which fruit is unfit to reach customers. Check out how these folks are equally filling the cans with strawberries. So, if you feel like your can has fewer than the others, it's probably just your miscalculation. Dipping them in a special liquid, probably fruit juice concentrate, preserves their freshness, but can slightly alter the taste and texture of strawberries. That's why some people still prefer the texture of frozen strawberries for certain uses, such as smoothies. And you're in great luck today because we've managed to get inside the frozen fruits factory too. Yes, we are definitely going to show you the process of freezing the bulk strawberries in a bit. Even if your heart craves strawberries off-season, no worries. These top-notch factories ensure customer satisfaction by carefully freezing them, coping with all the protocols. Handling massive quantities of strawberries with the brand-new freezing technology shows their immense ability to handle the workload seamlessly. And speaking of bulk strawberries, it's important to know where these millions of strawberries are coming from. So far, California produces about 80% of the strawberries in the United States, which makes it a capital in exporting the premium quality strawberries for several purposes, and frozen strawberries are one of them. Around 40% of the frozen strawberries are kept aside to prepare the bunch of strawberry jam bottles. How many people still enjoy strawberry jam at breakfast these days? Honestly speaking, it's irresistible once you set your eyes on it. So, let's take a peek behind the scenes where they're adding granulated sugar and other ingredients once in a while to make perfectly blended jam. Also, they prefer their traditional methods of manually preparing the jam to give it the desired texture and give us a pure, lovely jam. While these robotic machines quietly do their job, let's discuss their sanitary features. These renowned factories maintain hygiene standards by minimizing human contact with the product, thereby reducing the risk of contamination. So next time you enjoy a product straight from the factory, don't forget to give them their due credit because they've earned it. Raise your hands in the comments box if you love chocolate-coated strawberries. Isn't it a whole other vibe? I bet you will love to have these hassle-free chocolate-coated strawberries anytime. All the necessary machines and tools have been collected and put in process for this amazing tour, where you'll see the seeds sprout, grow, and bear pineapple fruits, everything right in your grill. After plowing, farmers often cover the pineapple seed beds with these special sheets that contribute to the health and productivity of their crops. These sheet covers help retain soil moisture by reducing evaporation. This is particularly important in dry regions or during periods of low rainfall so that the soil remains moistened and plants still have a consistent supply of water. Now, farmers plant the crowns, the leafy tops of pineapples, basically the seeds in other words, right through the wrapping sheets. By planting through these sheets, the soil temperature stays perfectly controlled, creating an ideal environment for the roots to thrive. A smart move. Though watering thoroughly and checking for weeds continuously make sure of top-notch growth of any plant. And of course, fertilizers are the food for these young buds, so they need to be fed properly. Also, these sheets act as a physical barrier that prevents extra sunlight from reaching the soil, thereby reducing the growth of weeds. The plastic mulch can help warm the soil, promoting faster root development and early growth of pineapple plants. Fast forward and let us show you the pineapples have grown all the way. They carefully peel back the wrapping sheets and swiftly test the pineapples for ripeness. A refractometer is their secret weapon, measuring the sweetness of these fruits to ensure each fruit is ready for harvest. Picking with the green light to go, farmers begin picking the pineapples. For this, they only need to push a little, and the pineapples come out of their comfort beds. Harvesting these tropical treasures requires a bit of care with their spiky, sharp leaves. They put on those gloves to protect their hands. Okay, that carrying and loading part was a little bit hectic. Let's switch to the day forward where they use a little mechanical help. To lighten the load for farmers, this carrying system has been created that takes care of transporting the picked fruits directly to the loader. This means farmers no longer have to bear the weight or make the trek with heavy pineapples, making the harvest process much easier and more efficient. Check out those storing skills. Nothing, just admiring. Once the pineapples reach the units, they go through an ultimate washing process. These people maintain the hygiene and keep looking for any ruined fruit so they can quickly take it out. At first, they're rinsed with clean water, followed by a deep cleanse with special cleaning solutions. These tough fruits have intricate designs with combs that can hide germs, but the solutions ensure they're thoroughly cleaned, leaving them fresh and safe for consumption. Consumption with the help of machines and dedicated workers, the pineapples are thoroughly dried before being carefully packed. Each fruit is sorted by weight, ensuring that every box is perfectly balanced and filled to the brim. The process is precise, with each pineapple handled with care to maintain its freshness. They are then stored in cool, climate-controlled spaces, keeping the pineapples fresh and juicy until they're ready to reach their final destination. When it's time to further process the pineapples, a specific quantity is carefully taken out from the cool storage houses ready for the further steps. Yep, a lot more is yet to come. With the help of modern machinery, pineapples are now going to be processed into the most demanded product. Can you guess? Leave it. It's the peeled pineapple chunks. There's a significant demand for these pre-cut peeled pineapple pieces because it makes it a lot easier for consumers to enjoy the fruit without the hassle of cleaning and preparing it themselves. First, peeling the hard fruits with ease and then removing the inner hard cores with the help of their efficient tools. What is he doing? Any guesses? This process not only saves time but also ensures that the fruit is ready to use right out of the package, whether for a quick snack, a refreshing smoothie, or a tropical addition to any meal. Alright, let's dive into our very next product. Fresh pineapple juice, straight out of the fruit and no preservatives added. Pretty cool, right? As soon as they are washed, they pass on to several belts that make sure they are completely dried while moving towards the crushing machines. Along the way, they get dried and free from any other dirt before they reach their final home, the crushers. As they tumble through those aggressive rollers, the fruit is expertly squeezed thoroughly so that every drop of juice is collected. The dried flesh makes its way out of the machines. The process is so efficient that nothing is wasted. The juice flows out perfectly while the leftover material like peels and pulp is neatly directed into a separate bin. After crushing, more squeezing takes place for extra juice. Don't worry, that juice will be filtered thoroughly before getting poured into the bottles. Now onto the packaging. The juice gets pumped into bottles with a constant flow and exact amount. These bottles are designed to keep the juice fresh and safe, making sure you get that same fresh taste whenever you pop one open. Each bottle is sealed tight with a label slapped on that tells you everything you need to know: ingredients, nutritional info, and of course that iconic pineapple image that screams tropical goodness. After the bottles are sealed and labeled, they move seamlessly to the large-scale packaging stage. Here, the robotic arms with so many gripping fingers take over, efficiently packing the bottles into crates with precise quantities. For those like me who find that juices taste even better from a can, we decided to show that there's a special packaging process just for that. After the juice is perfectly squeezed and filtered, it's not just bottles that get filled. Advanced machinery also pours this liquid gold into sleek cans. These cans are then sealed tight, locking in the freshness and flavor. You have been there when that entire process took place, from juicing to canning. Everything happens swiftly and efficiently, ensuring that every sip you take is as fresh as the moment the juice was made. Do you agree?